Cold. That's the only word I could use to describe our lives. The cold of the metal walls, the cold look in Elena's eyes. Elena nodded. 30 seconds to launch. On the monitors behind her were the ruins of the world we'd lost. That was suddenly the whole place shuddered. Machines roared, lights flickered like an old Texas barn during a storm. We jumped, everything became a blur of color and sound. It was like riding a tornado, only worse. I saw glimpses of the past and future flying by. The last thing I registered was the numbers on my watch disappearing quickly. 0 hours, 49 minutes, and 15 seconds. And then silence and noise and bright colors. We were in 2025, right in the heart of Kiev. The sun was so bright it made me squint. The smell of fresh bread and cars, the sound of people talking. I felt like I'd come back to life. We're here, Elena whispered, her eyes wide with shock. The timer blinked. 0 hours, 49 minutes, and 0 seconds. A cop car turned the corner. Damn, we were wearing some weird-looking getup. I quickly hid our futuristic gear under my jacket. My heart started pounding like a drum. 2 cops got out of the car. They were looking our way. Run, I hissed. We bolted, disappearing into a maze of alleyways. Our mission had barely started, and we were already on the run. Elena pulled out a worn-out photograph. It showed the bank, our target. We weren't after money. We were after one specific thing. A single golden ingot. We were robbing it for all of humanity. As we planned our next move, I noticed a man watching us from across the street. He didn't look like a normal passerby. His gaze was too intense. I had a bad feeling he knew who we were. We tried to get in through the back door. No luck. The security system was too complicated, like something out of a sci-fi movie. Time was ticking away. Let's go to the roof, I said. It's our only option. Go high. We started climbing the building next door, like something out of an old spy movie. When we got to the roof, we saw cop cars swarming the bank below. That man I saw had been busy. Damn it, I cursed. It's a trap. I knew we were running out of time. Our plan was perfect on paper, but reality was kicking our asses. Less than 30 minutes left to save the world. Then I heard a shot. A bullet whistled past my head, chipping a piece of concrete. On the next roof over, I saw a sniper. Who was it? More of their people. We were retreating, and Elena slipped. I caught her, but my watch fell and smashed against the wall. The screen flickered, but the numbers were still visible. 0 hours, 22 minutes, and 0 seconds. We did what we had to. We stormed the front entrance, guns blazing. The alarm screamed like a Texas tornado siren. The shooting started. We made it to the vault. Elena's fingers were flying across the keypad, but she was shaking. I covered her, knowing the security was closing in. The vault door swung open. Inside, there was no money, just a single golden ingot. It glowed with a strange, warm light. It had symbols etched into it that matched our machines. It was the key. When we ran out, a SWAT team was waiting. We were surrounded. Surrender, the officer yelled. I threw a smoke grenade. The room filled with thick, white smoke. We bolted back toward the alley where we'd arrived. The timer was blinking. 0 hours 3 minutes and 0 seconds. We were back. Elena was barely standing, but the ingot was in her hands. Our timer finally stopped. 0 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds. She placed the ingot on the control panel. Everything came to life. The cold walls glowed with a soft green light. The monitors showed a world slowly restoring itself. The ruins were replaced by green forests and clean rivers. Ellie Acutna turned to me. Her face was exhausted, but her eyes held a fierce light. "Igor," she said, "there's something I didn't tell you." "What's that?" I asked, my heart still racing. "That man you saw by the bank, the one who called the cops. He was our own agent from the future. This was a test." I was stunned. "What do you mean? This wasn't a robbery." "It was a test of our resolve, to make sure we were strong enough, that we deserved to be saved." At that moment, the bunker began to change. The walls slid away, and I saw that we weren't in a bunker at all, but a spaceship. "Where are we going?" I asked, looking at Elena. She smiled, and in her eyes, I saw hope I hadn't seen in years. "Home, Igor. A new home." The ingot wasn't just a technology, it's a key to a new world waiting for us among the stars.